Hi, my name is Christopher Moe, and I'll be talking about the impact of culture on emergency management planning and response. To understand cultural diversity, it is important to use an integrated and inclusive approach when handling disaster preparedness, response, and recovery activities. In the United States, racial and ethnic diversity has only been increasing, and thus cultural competency is of thus most importance. Cultural competency is the ability of individuals and systems to respond respectfully and effectively to all peoples of cultures and ethnic backgrounds. This is essential as it allows public officials to better meet the needs of diverse populations and improve quality of services after a disaster. There are five cultural competencies when preparing for disaster preparedness. Beginning with the first one, awareness and acceptance of difference. Responders and survivors are often different in their own racial and ethnic characteristics. Thus, it is important to know how they would receive the quality of care you are providing in order to be in a proper manner. The second element is awareness of one's own cultural values. As it is essential to understand the survivor's cultural perceptions, it is also important that one performs an individual assessment in which will ultimately help public officials and emergency managers become aware of their own cultural values and biases. The Valuing Diversity and Self-Assessment Questionnaire is a widely used self-assessment that allows individuals to identify their own strengths and weaknesses when working with or treating populations of different backgrounds. Part 3 of the elements regards to various ways cultures express and interpret the information. Taking medical information is a systematic way to collect both medical and cultural information. The Respond tool, as listed here, does that successfully and identifies key components of all medical history culturally and linguistically. Here in step 4 of the elements, development of cultural knowledge. Because there's often a cultural barrier cultivating at the work, a working knowledge of different health and illnesses related to cultural groups can help. Also, knowing more can help in the long run. Last but not least, ability to adapt activities to fit cultural contexts. This concept refers to the ability to adapt as an appropriate to modify the services offered to fit the cultural context of the patients and communities that you are serving. This is important as a survivor may be from a different cultural background, so in such they may receive the treatment differently than we would here.